Okay, hey everyone, welcome back. Quick video here showing you my trauma response chest kit. This is something that's always important to have, but maybe more relevant right now than ever. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is the 511 chest rig. I don't remember the exact name, but the reason I selected it is because it doesn't look very super tactical. And I know it does look really full, but the reason for that is that there are some items in here that if I were to put this on in a real world scenario, I would place these items on my person, freeing up some more space in this chest pack to make more room accessing items more easily. So let's get into this main compartment here. This is one of the items that I would put on my person right away. Eye protection. There is a chance that if I'm using this chest pack, then there are going to be projectiles coming my way, so I'd want to protect my eyes. These would be good for night and daytime and would kind of enhance visual acuity. These are bull shooting glasses. Another thing that I would put on my person is a multi-tool. This is a Leatherman free P4 multi-tool. I'd want to have a cutting tool as well as a tool all around just to be able to do different functions. Has a knife on it, so I put that on my person. And additionally to that, I place this in my pocket as well. This is an Olight Warrior Mini 2. This is has a lockout feature, so it won't be accidentally activated in the rig draining the battery, and it has a tail cap and a side switch. Has moonlight modes all the way up to tactical modes, so high vis in case I drop it. So I would place all this on my person, which would leave me this rig. As you can see now, it doesn't look quite as full, and it would make accessing the items more easy. So in the back of the rig here, we have two chest seals. These are Russell chest seals for penetrating trauma to torso. In addition to that, I have two needle decompression darts. I am trained to use these and would only use them on friends and family, not complete strangers, but these could be life-saving. Also have some trauma shears to remove clothing to look for life-threatening injuries and bleeding. Emergency survival blanket to prevent hypothermia, which can increase mortality among trauma patients. Also have a secondary light source. This is a Petzl headlamp. Has a lockout feature as well as bright white and red lights. Shot cord for head strap, just make it easy to put on real quick. And if something happens at night, now I can see what I'm doing with my hands. So it is rechargeable, little Petzl headlamp. Next, I have a tourniquet, two tourniquets here. These are the SOFT tourniquets with aluminum windlasses. These are a little heavier duty than the cat tees and work better. You should always have two tourniquets. Also have an Israeli bandage here. This is a 4-inch bandage for any kind of bleeding on extremities that is not life-threatening, but you still need to add pressure to stop bleeding. So Israeli bandage there. I also have a SWAT T tourniquet. This is just a long strip of basically like rubber. You can use it, wrap it really tight to provide a third tourniquet, or you can wrap it less tight and just have it as a bandage. But high vis orange for SWAT T tourniquet. Also have a permanent marker, little guy here. So this is blue, so that it'll stand out more if I have to record any kind of pertinent information on a patient who is bleeding. Blue will stand out easier. Back compartment here is empty, but it is pretty self-explanatory. What goes in here? You would always want to have a primary means of defending yourself if you're in a bad situation. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in. The secondary pocket in the front here have a N95 mask, so if there's any kind of particulates in the air, protect your airway, as well as a little ear protection. Not really sure if I would use these, but it's good to have them just in case. So mask and ear protection. And then I also have two of these C-Locks Z-Fold bandages. This is for major bleeding that you cannot control with a tourniquet, and these actually work really well. So I have two of those. Additionally, I have a second survival blanket for any additional patients to keep them warm or cool. If it's hot outside, you can provide some shade. In the front compartment here, I have a bunch of just emergency gloves, nitrile gloves. I'm size large, so that's what I have here. But it is good to have multiple pairs in case one rips or you want to avoid cross-contamination between patients. And then lastly, in the front, I have a little bandana, white bandana for just a makeshift bandage, cleaning stuff off. So I have that. It's cotton. And then lastly, on the bottom here, I have a fixed blade knife. This is a Mora Garberg knife in carbon. pretty heavy duty knife, sharp, and the reason I picked this is to have a secondary cutting tool as well as a secondary means of self-defense. So if your primary means goes down, at least you have something, a backup. So that is my trauma response chest rig. I hope you like it. Please comment below with any kind of suggestions or questions, and like and subscribe. Thank you. Stay tuned for more.